Hey everyone, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra. Today I want to talk to you about why on my low power variable optic on my AR, I want a 1.93 inch mount. So we're again at C2 Tactical. Thank you to them for letting us use the space. And you guys know this is my Lone Star Armory TX15. I freaking love this rifle. The more I shoot it, the more I love it. And it's set up for me for home defense, right? This is a Schmidt-Bender short dot 1.5 to 8. It works great. I got a white light on it, a sling on it. This is the way that I want a home defense and homestead defense carbine setup that I could also use if I had to muster up to defend my country, my state, my municipality. So why do I want this mount? Now here's an interesting thing. I think that the standard height mount is 1.5 inches. And what we mean by that is you know, the barrel is here, right? So my barrel is here, but my optic is up here. So what's the height between them? And the standard height is 1.5 inches. So that means that the line of my optic is 1.5 inches above my barrel line when the bullet breaks the muzzle. But there's a couple of challenges with that. They started making a little higher mounts. They make it a 1.93, even 2.1 now. And the reason that they started making these is because guys that were wearing masks, and gas masks in particular, made it very difficult to get a good cheek weld and to be able to see through their red dots, their holographic sights, and their low power variable optics. So they started putting a little bit higher ones on there. I really like this as a defensive shooter as well. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason really that I like it is a couple reasons. Because when I'm shooting a 1.5 1.5 height mount rather, what I have to do is I have to cant the gun to get my eye on it when I want to see, whether that's a low power variable optic or a red dot. Does not matter in this instance. I'm not talking about any of that. By the way, this particular one is a Spoor 1.93, fantastic mount, solid as a rock, unbelievably good mount. We'll talk about it another day in a gear review. But so the big thing that we would have to do, and you see guys doing all the time when they're running 1.5 mounts, is that at short distances, what they would have to do is cant the gun in order to be able to get the gun to them. Because the alternative to that is what you have to do, and I'm not going to raise the rifle here, is you have to turn your head in order to get a cheek weld. So when I'm on a short one, if I keep my rifle up and down, which is what I want to do because then the rifle follows the right ballistic trajectory, then I get down on it like this. And what that does, if you see my head canted to the side like this, it turns my eyeballs this way. Well, guess what? My Mark 1 Mod 1 eyeballs are built to work this way. They're built to work straight. And so the way that a lot of guys that are running 1.5s do is they come up here like this and they cant the gun. Well, that's all well and good, but now if I'm doing anything at any kind of distance, what I have here is I have a bullet that's traveling off and for me to the right, for a right-hander to the left, because of the offset of the mount. So what the 1.93 does is, if you look, I can get this gun up and get a good cheek weld on it and not have to drop my head way down. Instead, I can bring the rifle up to me, and that makes it a whole lot easier to keep my eyes the way that God intended them to be used, as binocular vision. And that, friends, makes me a faster shooter. Again, we always push and pull because the ghost of Pat Rogers compels us, right? I don't want him to come and tell me he's a bad instructor. So again, because I am running a 1.93 mount, everybody's got their eyes and ears on, we're good? Because I'm running a 1.93, when I come up here, I don't have to cock my head. What I do instead is just bring the rifle up to me, and I get the shots that I want in the target. And the cool part again is I don't have to get down on the rifle, and I don't have to cant the rifle to the side. I just bring it up, and there it is, and it's right where I want it to be. So 1.93 is the right answer, and I believe for most defensive shooters is a better choice.